Hello, everyone. Welcome to this webinar on Get Ready to Automate Your Field Force Day to Day Operations. We hope you can see the screen which we are sharing. During this webinar, if you have any queries or if you face any challenge in viewing the screen or listening to the demo, please drop a message to us. So we have a team sitting there to respond to your queries. So if you have any challenges, please drop a message on YouTube channel. So we will start with the webinar in few minutes. Okay, let us get started. This webinar is getting conducted by Calibehr team. And let me introduce myself first. I'm your host for the webinar, Dharti Thakare, and I head the technology department at Calibehr. I come with 10 plus years of experience, and I have been into product coining, development, delivery management, and consulting and business development for IT services since last more than 10 years. Talking about Calibehr, Calibehr is part of Narayan Bhargav Group. In Calibehr, we are having three services: people, process, and technology. Under technology, we are providing software services, then data science, product development, and automation. So Calibehr was formed in 2006 and technology services were launched in 2009. We have come a long way since inception. So now we are having 10,000 plus employee strength. We are operating out of 3 continents, and we are serving 75 plus clients. Mostly our clients are from BFSI, then retail, FMCD, FMCG sector. Is my voice audible? We are receiving few queries that voice is low. You may like to check your audio setup because we are checking with other users also. Audio is fine. So before we jump on to product automate, a few more details about the technology services at Calibehr. We have software services plus infrastructure and network services. Under software services, we are having a team of experts, project managers, product managers, then solution architects, machine learning experts, web and mobile app programmers, UI designer, and quality assurance personnel. And this is a technology stack based on which we developed our software services and products, which you can see on the screen. So there is a little lag between the display and what you can view on the channel. Getting onto the product. So before going to what automate is exactly about, let us talk about the problem statement, which mostly all the industries which are having field force, what these industries, what challenges they face. By field force, we mean there are employees who are deployed on the field or on ground to do various operations. These operations can be related to sales or fulfillment or customer feedback, market research, or anything for which employees need to go to the field or ground and get in touch with people or end users. So there are different industries starting with retail, FMCG, FMCD, then various market research firms, right, where these people are deployed on the field. And the term which is used to refer to this workforce is either feet on street, FOS we call them, or field force, or sometimes a term FIS is used, like friend in store. Now, when these employees are working from the field and there is an employer who is sitting at the corporate office, right? So there is little bit gap between the employees on field and employer, and when employer wants to get connected with these employees, or employee engagement has to be done. Now, the challenges which employers face are related to HRMS, sales, and fulfillment. So, very first thing is to track the attendance and productivity of these employees. What if employer wants to convey them about some SLA KPIs? What if there are any organizational announcement to be conveyed to these employees related to trainings, incentives update, sales target? What about the employee features which are required from employer perspective, like employee exit or resignation flow, then report absconding employees? These are all HRMS related challenges. The next and important one is if this field force is engaged in sales operations, right? Then how does employer get the insight to real time sales and revenue numbers from the fields? What if these employees on the field want to convey the SKU number or the competition sale or customer end user feedback from the field? What if these employees are working on the fulfillment flow? So fulfillment processes are mostly used for KYC or check collection or background verification, address verifications. So these services are mostly required in BFSI industry. So what if employer wants to do assignment to these employees on the go, which is like dynamic in nature? And then how does employee comes to know about what has to be, what is the set of activities to be carried out today? All these are the challenges from employer point of view. Second is from employees point of view, employees may also like to track their daily assignment details, which place or which address I need to go today for my sales or fulfillment activities, right? What are my targets? How am I performing vis-a-vis my other employees? How am I ranking when it comes to sales and sales targets, right? Also, these employees are somehow, they are, as they are working from remote location, they will not have access to all their data points all the time, like pay slips, their insurance and banking details. So how can employer convey that to employee? Second is all HRMS related features which employees may like to have, like leave attendance system, right? Then trainings and access to organizational announcement. So for that, the solution is Automate. So Automate is a product launched by Calibehr 3 to 4 years back, right? It is a digitized platform which is used for day-to-day operations of field force, which handles sales and fulfillment operations. This feature includes end-to-end employee management, starting with employees' attendance and productivity, to collating the data, unstructured data from the field, which is related to sales and then customer feedback. Then this product puts it in structure format and provides all the insightful reports and analysis to employer or management, which is sitting at the office. So it is a single stop solution for on field sales and fulfillment executive plus back office operations and senior management. So we will get to the components of this product. So very first one is for employees, we have Android and iOS mobile app where all the required features are provided. We will walk you through the system, these mobile apps. Then we have for back office, there is a web application which can be used for repository of all the documents. then transforming data into required format and generating required reports. Then we again have reporting application, web application for client stakeholders, where they can view all the important dashboards. And through all these user interfaces, what we are providing is Employee Connect for incentive details. Then what are the various features, we will get to it. So we are jumping to the mobile app, which is for the feet on street or friend in store, we call it. So in this mobile app, this is available on both Android and iOS platforms. So as you can see, the very first thing is about attendance. In this attendance, what we are providing is geotagging plus the image capture. Because these employees are working from remote location, it is very much required for employee verification. So every day, employee can mark his in and out time using this feature. So when employee is marking the attendance using this feature, his reporting manager can see if there is any location deviation. Plus, we are providing here the face detector feature, where if the image which employee is capturing for himself, if it is different than the his images which he has provided during employee registration form, then there will be face detection deviation message also, which can be provided to reporting manager. As you can see in the very first view, there are various features which are required for day-to-day operations of the FOS, feet on street. So he would like to see what is my target for the month in terms of units or in terms of value, right, for the month, how much he has achieved, how much sale he has reported. So what we are currently seeing is the interface, which is very much dedicated to sales operations. We will also jump to fulfillment operations. The current one, what I'm showing here, is related to sales. What he may like to see is for the month, right? How much was his target in terms of value, in terms of units, how much he has achieved, right? And what is his rank. Also, he may like to see. So now all this target assignment is happening through the web application, which will be used by backend operations team. Through that, they can assign targets to employees who are on field. So employee can come and see category wise how much is the target. Employee can also see the past trend. So all these features are very much required for employee engagement. Now, there is one more thing which you can see on the home page is about incentive earned. In incentive earned, uh, we are keeping employee informed. So there has to be clear communication through which organization can keep employees informed about if what extra efforts if the employees put, how much he can achieve, right, in that month. So all that breakup can be provided here. This is one more mode of having a clear and direct communication between organization and employee. After this, right, the important, there is one feature which is frequently used in sales operation is about display skew. This data which is displayed here is just for reference. Now, just for example, there is FMCD industry, right? And there are electronic gadgets on display. So one activity this friend in store employees they need to do is daily verify whether those models which are supposed to be on display are on display or not. So they can use this interface to report if there is any deviation, and this report will be again made available to senior management to take a look at. So they can use this to check whether required models are there on display or not. There is one more feature which is for opportunity loss. Now, just for example, customer is walking in the store or the field, right? And he is requesting for particular product, and that product is not available. Then that sales manager can also report the opportunity loss here. The other important feature is reporting daily sales. So in this one, using this form, employee can log in the sales details on daily basis. Here, starting with amount, invoice details, plus he can capture the customer details and upload required documents and images which management can use for further analysis. Employee can also check the history of reported sales. So here employee can check the sales which has been reported by him earlier. Now one good thing about this mobile app I would like to tell is that this mobile app works in both online and offline network. By that I mean if there is no internet connection in between, so we are storing that data, and we are making it available whenever user comes online next time. So there is no data we are losing in between if internet connection is lost, because mostly these employees they work into interior sections or in stores where there is a poor network connectivity. So we don't have to worry about data loss using this app. There are various HRMS feature which we have provided. There are features to apply leave, see the previous leaves, right? There are also features where all these employees they have roster sort of or weekly offs which are very dynamic in nature. They can apply for the weekly off and they can see their personal records. Again, one good feature is employee can quickly take a look at his attendance record. Here we are providing the monthly view of for how many days employee was working, how many leaves he took. And as you can see, the point which I was mentioning about the attendance, right? What time employee is checking in, checking out, that time is also recorded here. So employee, this is easy way for employee to check his daily attendance records. Now, what we have seen is from field on field force perspective, employee who is actually working on the field or ground. Now what we have is all these employees they have reporting managers, right? So all these important numbers we are making those available to reporting managers. So there are number of employees who are working into one single reporting manager, he can see all those details here. So how many employees are there, how many reported to work today, right? And the point which I was mentioning about, if there is any deviation, then reporting manager can see that if employee has reported late or wrong location is not matching, all those details reporting manager can see here. In addition, we are giving all the, I mean, summary of all the numbers which are reported by field force. So display skew deviation, which we were looking at. If employee is reporting any display skew deviation, or he is applying a stock issue, if something is some product is not in stock, all those details can be seen here. Also, the HRMS request, starting with number of resignations, leave request, absconding cases can be seen here. One point is on competition sales. In addition to reporting sales number and then display skew deviation, Fieldforce can use this app to study the competition also. So they can enter required details about how much competition, which products are doing well, so that it becomes a single stop solution for management to take a look at each and every important number. Now, what we have seen is mostly from sales perspective. Let us go to fulfillment. So, in fulfillment, it is mostly about that job job is assigned to employee where he has to fulfill that job or process, and mostly this job is related to KYC, know your customer, check collection, then background verification, address verification. So when employees on the move on field, right, we can do dynamically, we can assign this. So when backend operations team can use the web application for this assignment, and employee on the field can see these details in the mobile app. He can see all the required details, starting with which customer he has to visit, what are the contact details, what location, what landmark. So if there is any verification process, then we have the dynamic verification form also. All these fields which you can see here on the form, these are not hard coded. So in the web application, we have provided feature to backend operations team where they can define these fields on the go, and in the runtime those fields will be reflected in the in this form for the employee who is actually working on field. In addition to form, there are options for image upload. There are various market research firms or audit firms which, in addition to details which have to be filled up in form, they also need certain images to be captured from the location for audit purpose, for research purpose. So that option is also provided here to click the photos and upload them. Here also, now there is one more feature which is very important one. So there are two types of field force. One is where employees are stationed at one particular location, and that location they have to stick to it for longer duration. Just for example, any salesperson working at Chroma or A Zone. Mostly their locations or duty place is not changed frequently. But there are processes like fulfillment operations where employees are on the move all the time. And within a day, they need to visit many different places, right? So in that case, we have provided route optimization feature also, where in this case you can see employee has a list of places which he needs to visit today, right? What is the status, which is new, which is completed, and all that. Now if required, we can provide the route optimization, which place he can go to first. Now, this is the interface which we talked about. It is for employee on field. And then what we provide for employer or management who has employed this employees, he can sitting at office, he can see, take a look at all the important numbers, starting with what sale happened today, right? What was the number for yesterday? How many uh, friends in store or employees reported to work today, how many are absconding, because this is as per our industry experience that there is a high attrition rate in this field, so this number is also important. Then we have various dashboards which gives a key insight on day to day basis to management, starting with target versus actual, right? Which zone is doing better, city wise and zone wise numbers. We have various sections for report, sales, then top performance, competition, attendance, related HRMS related reports, attendance, resignation, and branch. So in zone wise, we can say target versus actual, then month on month sales trend, then employee wise performance. Then we have top performer report also, zone wise, then employee wise. Various reports are there. In competition sales, if you want to track particular product, so you can select the product type, but provided that this product mapping is done for the various competitor. Just for example, employer is selling product A and there are three competitors which you want to track. You may like to do that matching, that my product A is equal to product B and C of competitor 1 and 2. So for, as per that, we can provide the competitor wise sales also. We have various master management options here, then role management. Now this comes as a part of web application which can be used by backend operations team and management team. So we can see few queries here in between. If I would like to address few of them so that we don't have a huge pipeline at the end. So very first query is about, there is a query from Azim Sheikh. Does the app support multiple languages? Okay, so here, as I already mentioned, we are, this product is in the market since last 3 years, and we are already providing this product to outside India, other countries also. So yeah, we use translator services, and we have provided already. This app is provided in Filipino language, and yeah, it can be provided in required language. Then there is a question: can we manage store inventory in a detailed manner? So currently, this app supports the display SKU inventory for which we have easy access to. But if organization wants, inventory management feature can also be provided. We have a next question. Can this app be integrated with other modules of CRM? Yeah, so on this, we have worked on the past assignments where client had in-house HRMS or employee repository, and we had to integrate this app with the CRM or other applications for required data integration. So yes, it can be done. Next question is from Shalbaz Bade. Is customization available for reports and dashboards? Yeah, it is very much available and doable, because reports and dashboards requirement, it varies from client to client, and we are very much open to do the customization as per client requirement. Okay. Uh, Getting back to what through Automate we can provide you is the quick onboarding. So as we said, this product is ready to use, uh, unless and until there are customization required on client basis. We provide quick onboarding. We interfaces, there are three interfaces as we discussed about: web and mobile, in mobile, Android and iOS. Data integrity and security, we are already provide, we already follow the strict data security norms, and we are working with top clients from BFSI industries. So we follow the strict norms when it comes to data integrity and security. Whatever reports and dashboards which we show in the application, we are doing required data cleansing to provide it in presentable format. Once the data is available in the system, once client starts using the system and we have data repository for past 1 or 2 months, we can also provide the predictive analytics. So through that we provide insightful information. Yes, we can customize the system that we already discussed about. Coming to benefits of Automate, the very first thing we talked about for fulfillment operations is you don't have to worry about if employees on the go on field, right? And there has to be, you need to get in touch with employee and keep him informed about what his assignments are for today, and what place he has to visit or what activity he needs to perform. So we are providing all those details along with rostering and routing optimization. So that is one added advantage. We have required analytics and machine learning. So for machine learning, we talked about face detector feature. In analytics, as I said, we can do prediction also for sales attrition. All that HRMS analytics and sales analytics we have in place, provided we have access to old data, sales data. uh, Next important feature, which sorry, I forgot during the demo, we have speech to text conversion feature, where there are employees working from many interior locations of the country, right? And they may find it difficult to put across their queries or type in their queries in English, or for that matter Hindi. For that purpose, we are providing a feature where they can record their queries in local language, right? And we will translate that in English for help desk of employer. There is one question in between from Manish Patekar. Is there any limit of number of users or tasks assigned? So at this point of time, there is no limit. The number of users will matter when we plan the infrastructure for this product. So we provide both like in-house server and cloud deployment also as per client requirement. So during the planning of infrastructure, number of users will come in picture. How many users are going to use it? So we have all load balancing architecture in place, so number of users will not affect the performance. The tasks assigned to number of users, it will be, I mean, that decision will be taken by organization. So as a part of Calibehr, actually we provide staffing services also, where these employees who are working on field, those are recruited by Calibehr, and we provide this product to the client so that client can track those employees. So number of tasks to be assigned to these employees, it is decided by employer, that how many fulfillment processes or how many KYC requests that employee can take in a day. Okay, so continuing with the benefits, yes, as we were talking about infrastructure, we have a disaster recovery mechanism for this product so that there is 24 by 7 uptime. We have infrastructure options for both in-house and then cloud deployment. For because of data sensitivity issues, if client requires this product to be deployed in their in-house servers, that is also possible, that option is also there, and we can work on that. There is no latency issues wherever there are high data operations, like when user is marking the attendance, uploading the image, or pushing data, sales data, reporting sales data, or market intelligence data. We have optimized the performance so that there is no latency issue. There is no geographical constraint for app usage. And yeah, this question was asked by somebody whether we can use it in different languages. So yeah, we have the translator feature available. Now, them the on top of this, the important benefit on top of this, the important benefit of this product is it helps in bridging the gap between employer and field force. All all the top retailers, FMCD and FMCG players in the market, they are having thousands of employees who are working on the field for them, for their sales and fulfillment operation. What this product does is helping in bridging that gap where employer is not able to go and meet each and every of this employee. There are 40 to 50 thousands of employees who are working for a single player, for a single electronic gadget player, or a single retailer. For employer, it becomes difficult to be in touch with all these 50,000 employees all the time. So what this product does is helping employer to get in touch with employees, plus bringing that employee engagement feature. When employees is mostly is working on the field, there is a lot of motivation and engagement is required, so that he feels determined about his work, what he's doing, why he's doing, and what more he's going to earn out of it, all his sales number, incentives number. So this product works as a single stop solution for all this. Coming to where we stand out now, this product, when it comes to other options available in the market, we are sure about the application and benefits of this product, because we are coming from the same industry where we provide staffing operations, staffing resourcing for field operations. So we know what are the pain points of field operations, what what are the requirements from employees point of view, what are the requirements from employers point of view. So because of that SME knowledge, we are very much aware what are the challenges and what challenges can be addressed using this product. We have strong technology hold, as I talked about. We already have required in-house skill set, so it is not something where we are getting this product developed or we are outsourcing it. So all the work is done in-house, and we have a wide spread of skill set, starting from MVC, Android, iOS, machine learning, and big data also. This product has evolved over the years, and we took inputs from many industry players. So at this point of time, it is mature, and yeah, we keep adding all the required features time to time. We already using this product, we already provided it to many of our clients, right? So we know about the robustness and sustainability of this product. Now, one more thing, this product also received an award in 2018 for outstanding features and as innovative HR product. With this, I would like to take, if there are any more queries on it, you can please type in on YouTube channel so that we can address them. There are again many products and services which Caliber has expertise in, and these products which are already in the market. Just to quickly walk you through, because if you have any requirement, you can always get in touch with us. In addition to Automate, we have Market Minds, which is very much dedicated to compliance audits. Again, it is this product is getting used by one of the largest NBFC MNC in the world, and using this product they do audits in 25,000 plus locations worldwide in 300 plus cities. Onboard is our HRMS solution for onboarding, which is used by HR operations to to complete all the onboarding formalities, starting with offer, appointment, later generation. We are providing inbuilt salary structure. This is also used by the candidates who are about to apply. Application is very much useful where when there is a volume, and mostly in staffing industry when there are like hundreds of onboarding on daily basis. DEQC is for the data management operation, or we can say the KPO, where humongous volume of data has to be entered and reviewed on daily basis. We provide OCR functionality also there. We have one application for employee engagement, which is dedicated for employee engagement only, which is Mitra, using which employees who are on field can get their day-to-day requirement address, starting with their salary, compliance, which is Nexus, and it is very much into niche market of shops and establishment, factory compliance, payroll compliance, and compliance audit management. Connect Connect is the HRMS suite, which is used for end-to-end life cycle, employee life cycle management, starting with recruitment, onboarding, then employee engagement, probation and confirmation review, exit and clearance, timesheets and productivity. Plus, this product has all other features which are required for day-to-day business activities, starting with sales data management, which can be used by business development team, then asset management, then help decks, conference room booking. So it is a one-stop solution for day-to-day requirement of employee life cycle management and other business activities. We have expertise in data science also. So face detector we talked about. We provide all chatbot related services and all the translators which we discussed about. We have done projects in OCR too, and then speech to text and text to speech conversion also. We would be happy to address if you have any queries related to Automate or any of our other products and applications we talked about. You can always drop us a mail. You can either visit our website www.calibehr.com. You can drop us a mail at info@calibehr.com, or you can drop us an email at technology team email ID, which is caliber_technology@calibehr.com. If there are no more questions, we would wrap up this session. We would like to thank you for taking out time, and thank you for being an interactive audience and posting all your queries and getting those address. We have got one query. How can we get a demo of the product? Yeah, for that you can drop us an email at info@calibehr.com, or you can drop us an email at email ID which you can see on the screen, caliber_technology@calibehr.com, and we will get back to you with the required demo schedule.